Hi, everybody. I am wrapping up this month in talking about making 2022 the year of you. I have given you some suggestions, and now I want to talk to you about making connections and building community. I will tell you, I think that is critical and vital to your success because nobody can do things on their own. And it's just, you have to, I think, build a community of people around you, a good support system, because it really takes a village to help each other out. So I will tell you a secret. Strengthening your relationships and connections is an investment. It takes time and effort, and it's not to be taken for granted. If you are thinking about ways to build your professional relationships, I highly recommend that you either join a networking group or get online and register for LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a free social media platform. It's a professional networking platform, and you can be at home making connections, and you do not have to do that in person. Hopefully at some point you'll meet in person, but establishing connections can easily be done online. And I will tell you, with this free tool, when you reach out to people, I would tell them specifically why you're interested in connecting with them if they do not already know you. If it's maybe a second removed contact or something like that, and let them know what piqued your interest and why you're wanting to connect, because they're more likely to want to connect with you if you share that. Okay, the second thing is in your personal friendships, that also is an investment in your time. But if you are interested in meeting a certain group of people and you are, say, new to a city, I would recommend reaching out to the Alumni Association if you are a college graduate and seeing who is in that area that you can connect with, or if they have meetings or something that you can get involved in. There's probably not going to be a shortage of places if you're interested in volunteering in a certain area. If maybe it's an animal shelter or, other ways to volunteer. Typically, places welcome you with open arms if you're interested in donating your time and volunteering. So volunteer for things that you are specifically interested in, and then you'll be able to meet people who have that same interest, and you can develop friendships from there. I have been fortunate enough in my life to have met so many different amazing people through school, through college, through work situations, and even through kids and schools that my kids have been at. And so it's, again, not something that I take for granted. It's something that you have to continuously work on. But I do have people ask me quite often about building friendships and developing friendships. And so those are my tips for you. If you have any questions about connections or making connections, if you will reach out and give me either your tips or ask me questions, then I can address that in another upcoming episode. I'd like to know what those are. And again, establishing and growing your connections with a group of people, however big or small, can take time, but it's worth it. And so I highly encourage you to make those contacts and build your community both personally and professionally. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap on this week's episode. I want to thank you for listening to the Sharing Passion and Purpose podcast. It means the world to me, and I'd love to connect with you. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Sharing Passion and Purpose, and Twitter at Passion Sharing. Also, if you like this podcast, it would mean a lot to me for you to subscribe, rate, and review it. And as always, all my show notes will be available on my website, sharingpassionandpurpose.com.